Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazier here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on to this video, we're gonna be jumping into the Grasshoppers clan capital. And guys, I've done two bases on this clan, and guys, one of them will be the Dragon Cliff, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title. The other one is also gonna be the Builder's Workshop. This one is gonna be a bit, I'm not saying like I completely made it. It was an older design of mine that I did some changes to the traps and to the placements, because that base actually was defending very good. And since I changed it, the other base designs wasn't as good as that one, so I brought it back and changed some even better traps and moved some stuff around basically. So we're gonna jump into these, and before we do, make sure you drop a like if you like this video and subscribe to the channel, man, for more content. Tomorrow's video will be interesting, so stay tuned for that, man. Okay, you don't want to miss it. Now let's just jump into it. Let's go. All right, first base right here we have the Dragon Cliff, and guys, I'm gonna zoom in for you so you can have a better look at all the defenses and stuff right here. And also we have some few buildings on top. But what does this design do basically, and what is very interesting about it is sometimes of some placements of these walls, as I mentioned before, like that is a nice little placement around that area. But mainly we have a little maze around this area, as you can see already. This is like an interesting maze because with these walls covering this single inferno, these archers cannot reach it from a lot of too tall gap walls. But so that makes sure they have to go around basically, and except this area, which this area is they have to get through all this space to be able to go through here. They can't go around, but I don't know if anyone would ever think of destroying these buildings like normal and then go here but then go in. I don't know if anyone would think that, but that is, I think, one of the weaknesses of this district, like the only one, I believe. But every base has a weakness, so this one I told you, so if you see it around, go for it. You can go like that and attack it. But let's talk about the entrance. We have an interesting entrance here with double tall gap wall, of course. So this makes sure the attacker uses at least one ram just to get the first two defenses of this district. But they have to use two more rams to open these stuff, and then they'll have to deal with this blast bow here with a few like defenses around it. Also the single with a few defenses around it. We have a little I would say corridor, like a hallway thing, so the troops go deep inside and ignore these stuff if he doesn't have, let's say, enough wall breakers. Because this zap trap right here, I'm actually gonna go out and explain this better so these won't be annoying. This zap trap right here, guys, is meant to kill these rams coming in for these walls, and the other one is the same. The other one is the same basically. So they have they're there to kill the rams. They are there for, of course, sometimes golems and stuff as well. It's good, or pekkas. But on Dragon Cliff, guys, everyone goes with archers. There is nothing else really to do except the archers, because the dragons are really annoying. But let's look at the placement of the dragons. Now we have a defensive dragon here defending everything coming from these angles, and then we have the other defensive dragon right here in case people go from this entrance, but that is going to be in front of the town hall. Now if people are from this other angle, this is going to be harder even to reach, and the dragon will be annoying coming in front of the town hall, keeping everybody still. That's basically the way it is. If they don't have a rage spell, it's going to be a tough one. But we have two more dragons covering this blast bow coming from the other angle. I keep saying the other angle because a lot of people might go from this area. They might want to get that early, so they have to go here or here. In any case, these three dragons right here, they're protected and they're protecting the defenses, so that is good. We also have this other dragon that protects basically this blast bow as well, because it comes forward for the archers, and also this single from both sides. That is for the dragon placement. For the air defense placement, we have everything nearly impossible to reach unless they get through either so many defenses, or they wall break, or they go kind of creative. So let's say some rock balloons at the back end for this one, or let's say again some rock balloons here, or again wall break and take this air defense. We have this one, which is again hard to reach. If the attacker goes from the other side, they have to get through the whole town hall without being able to reach the air defense. And also we have the bombs and the air defense here in the middle at the back. So this area right here is hard to get through and then go for them at the their back. and then the other area is again hard to reach. You can already see how I made a lot of stuff harder. Moving to the other side of the base, we have 4 entrances to this little area. Let me give you a clue. This is one of them. And why do we do the walls like that? And the defense behind it is because the ram will actually not go from any of this wall. If they drop around from this angle, it will go for that wall or here. But if they're going inside the river from that area, the ram will have to go and bust through this wall. That means the archer cannot reach that single from the other side of the wall. They have to go around, which makes sure this lock trap also helps you in the defense, and it just takes a lot of their time basically. Now we have the other entrance like that. Similar way, when they break through that wall, it's gonna break through around this area, but they can reach the single. But that's why we have a dragon here to also help you defend. With other entrance, we have the double tile wall as well with the defense, 2 tile gap with the single. It's the same way. The other side, we have the entrance right here, which again, this brings me to saying there is again 2 tile gap. They need to get through so many walls, guys, on this district. That's why I like it, and I hope it defends well for me and for you guys. So make sure you copy it if you want. There is no links, guys, in the description because there is no links in game. You can already see it. If I go to here, there haven't been any links, guys, added to the game. So I hope that changed, and we can all manage to change the layout so much faster, right? It's just, I don't know why it's not still there. Well, hopefully it will be soon. But let's jump to the next district. Now this is going to be the Builders Workshop district, guys, and it's it's not an old design, but it's a a very good design that I've used before, and I've changed a few things for it because on this clan, guys, we do not have a lot of stuff removed like these stuff. I cannot build too much of a good base, you know what I'm saying? These stuff and the trees and everything are really annoying. So if you have the trees removed, that is so good, man. Okay, we're gonna make sure we remove some of the trees, and also we're gonna make sure, I'm gonna basically make sure to move around to the other clans that I've been to that they don't want to have the tree, so I can build better bases for you. You might be wondering, first off, why we have a giant cannon on the outside and why is it not protected? It's because, guys, a lot of people finish on that side. This is a base we use. Everyone goes from the right side on this base a lot of the time. So that happens. So they have to get through so much of this base to reach that giant cannon. A lot of people might even miss the giant cannon that is on the outside. But what happens is basically this is protected still by the inside walls. So that means if the attacker is around these areas, they still have to get out of the wall and reach the giant cannon, which makes it so hard for the attacker when they're using the hog riders. When the hog riders are so much into the base, and then he is gonna think, oh my god, the base is nearly done, but then there's a giant cannon waiting on that back end side of the base. If they attack from that side, it doesn't matter too much. I know the only reason that came to my mind to put it around that area is basically the trees. That was a starter. There was no space for this base as well, so that's why we did it there. But at the end of the day, I made sure it was at least covered and very goodly placed, because look at the log launchers. It's placed here and there. These are still defending it from the backside with these bombs as well for the entrances and for the outrances for the hogs. So when they go outside for the Tesla, outside for the other Tesla, or come back down, these bombs are in their way basically. That is simple as that. I can put it for you. Now this was one of the first designs that I've actually came up with, the idea of the Teslas like that. Why is it like that? For the people who are new on this channel, this is my whole idea of defending a certain archer group. Look at this. If they drop an archer, because these bombs, when everyone put it on the outside, or the log trap, because these are here, sometimes the older group of archers always go forward when they're done with the defense, and they die to these stuff and activate everything. This is why we have a Tesla. So the Tesla pops up and hold the archers around these areas behind the traps, because that is the first group of archers. You don't need the traps to get activated by the first group. You need them for the second group and the third group. So that's why the Tesla here will pop up, hold the archers for a few seconds longer, kill the archers with the cannon right here. Together they're gonna get through the first group. Then when they drop the second group getting through the Tesla, that's when the log trap or this bomb will help you. It's a similar way to here. We also have these Teslas around this area. Also, I believe, yeah, in the other side we have it too. So these bombs, the first group of archers will die. Then he has to drop the second group. They'll go for the Tesla after they took out these two buildings. And then what's gonna happen, they're gonna die to the Tesla and this spare thrower basically. So the next group will have to come forward, and then the log trap. You can already see how many group of archers they have to get through. That's what I love about the builder's workshop basically, because there is just so much trap. I've told you in my other videos that how you can attack the builder's workshop the best way and not just go with archers, because a lot of players, they just go with archers and get the builder's workshop in 5 attacks or 4 attacks. No, that is not how it works. A lot of times they can get tripled in 3. And hopefully it's gonna defend well. Okay, there's so many guys walls as well on this base. You can already see how many connected walls, how many closed walls we have. It's just a lot, man. Look at that, all these walls, and then all of these walls. I know these walls, for example, are not doing too much because the base is open from this whole side, but that walls are a very nice entrance for these 2 major defenses. That's exactly why we have those walls, so people don't go from that side. But I hope you like this, man. I hope it defend well for you as well. So make sure you copy everything and place everything. Again, sorry for the trees. I hope I can get you a better base next week, hopefully, but maybe not for the builder's workshop. We're gonna go switch around the districts like that. We do that, we always did that basically. But that was it for the video. I hope you liked it, learned something new about the base building, and enjoyed these bases, to be honest. Make sure you copy them and let me know how it defended for you. If you want to also copy and attack it yourself, of course, you can always come to me and say what things went wrong, what things could be better, and I can switch that around and bring you maybe even better bases. But that is for that, guys. I hope I see you soon on the next one. So take care. Peace.